We are grateful to our sponsors, Kelly Stafford with Stafford Tree Service, and also Black Cow Cow Manure. If you need your trees trimmed locally, remember Stafford Tree Service at staffordtreesvc.com. And please visit Black Cow Cow Manure, that's K-O-W. Remember, both of the contact details are in the description below. Hi, I'm Stan DeFreitas for the Ask Mr. Greenthumb gardening segments. A lot of folks like to have indoor plants, and the ficus family is one that's often used. This is the Ficus elastica decora. This one has a little bit of variegation in the foliage and kind of a nice reddish dark hue to the foliage. So I think it's a more attractive variety than some of the original varieties we used to see. The ficuses will of course act as air cleaners. And by that, where you have them, they'll take out formaldehyde and some of the gases that you don't want and you don't need, but we do have in our modern homes, especially with some of the new products and things that are made. Couches and other materials are made with products that can emit gases. This plant has the ability to help take it in. Now, the ficus family originally became really important for folks who were thinking about making rubber, and that's where we start calling it the rubber plant. There is a latex that can be taken from it, and that can be helpful if you're making rubber. But they've now come up with other varieties, and there's also synthetic products that really are often used in making tires today. But yes, originally the rubber plant was first really came to popularity over people trying to make things with rubber. And this goes back to the 1940s and 50s and probably earlier than that even. Now, one of the things I would say that I see occasionally is that where you're in a warm area, people will grow this and they'll put it outside when it gets too big. What's the problem with that? It wants to get to be about 100 feet tall, and it probably wants to spread 100 or 200 feet. Is that bigger than your backyard? Probably by a bunch. So it winds up being the neighborhood ficus. It's going to grow in your yard, next door's neighbors, and down the road. So I would say let's keep these containerized. I know they can be grown outside in Southern California, and they can be grown in Florida from Central Florida south, and they are used quite a bit. But recently I came across a person who was going to spend about $10,000 to have a ficus cut out. Why? Because they let it grow all over their front yard and half into the neighbor's yard, and because of that, that was going to become a problem. Or it did become a problem, a very expensive problem. Now, ficuses used where they should be used, maybe in your office, maybe used in your home to give you a little bright area. It's got a nice glossy green foliage that kind of comes to the edge of reddish purple. They're beautiful, they're fantastic, and they could be used and should be used in your landscape inside. But I wouldn't think about using them outside, as I mentioned earlier. I would say as far as watering, they're pretty good. I would say they're moderate on their categories as far as how difficult they are. They may not be as easy as some, but they're a lot tougher than many of the plants that we try to grow inside. I would have this within a few feet of a bright window, maybe 2 feet near a south window or near an east or west window. Now, you don't necessarily want it getting pounded if it's gotten used to the reduced light and you stick it into a hot, bright area, you'll sometimes get some leaf scorch on some of the foliage. So try to pick an area and leave it in that area. And if you do that, you're going to have it for a long period of time. As far as fertilizer, any good water soluble could be used every few months during the growing season. I wouldn't fertilize it much during the winter time. And I would also, you may see, and this one has a little bit of time released like Osmocote material that the growers put in here. And they did that so they didn't have to worry about fertilizing it too often. You too could do something like that as well. If you repot it, I'd almost always add some good organic material, some peat, maybe some cow. Try to improve that soil, make the soil as healthy and as vibrant as you can. It'll hold moisture, and more importantly, it'll hold some of those nutrients that the plant needs. The ficus makes a great plant for indoor growth and one that you can use in so many areas on your porch, your patio, your lanai, or of course inside as well. So I would think of using your ficus in an area where you want to brighten it up and also maybe do yourself a little bit of health goodness by taking out some of those elements that might be a problem. Once again, we want to thank all of you for telling your neighbors and friends, Uncle Bill, Aunt Mary. We're glad that they're all watching us, and all the garden clubs as well. Until next week, go out and smell the roses and enjoy your life and garden just as much as you can.